everybody. I thought that I would share what it is that I do in my Google Classroom to keep it organized for my students. It's been working really well, and it's very easy, very quick to do. So here we are on one of my Google Classrooms. We're wrapping up our Day of the Dead unit. So I am going to need to create a new topic for our next unit. That's going to be for Thanksgiving. So it's going to be Dia de Gracias, okay, Day of Thanks or Thanksgiving unit. So what I want though is to use my interesting text that I have used for my other units. So to do that, I'm using Fancy Text Generator. So you can go to this site, it's free, fancytextpro.com, or you can type in Google text generator or something along those lines, and you can type what it is that you want. So I want, first of all, it to be Unit 5 with some colons. Hit enter. And when you do that, you scroll down and it gives you all of these different texts that you can choose from. So I used the circle text, so I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to my classroom and create my topic. I'm going to paste my Unit 5 there. Now the other one that I want is, I got to get my accent here with a different accent app here. Dia de Gracias. And so I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to scroll until I find the text that I have previously used. Maybe higher up. There we go. And I'm going to paste it on the other part. And now I've got my new unit. So for when you're looking here, I've got my cool unit topic headline, and then you'll see that I have some emojis, all right, to indicate what type of assignment it is. And then I also gave numbers so that students know in what order the assignments were assigned and in what order they also need to be completed. And it helps out when you're grading, that if a student is looking at their grade book and they have on Classroom that they got a 100 on something, but they go and they look in we have a grade book that's not Classroom, so they go look at their grade book on Classroom and find that they have a 0. So now they can email me and say, on number 1, I have a 0 in my grade book, but on Classroom I have a 100. Can you please look into this for me? And I can easily figure out what assignment they're talking about. I can also say on my lesson plans and when talking to students, all right, we're going to have assignment number 4 today. You need to make sure you get it done by this date. So the numbering of assignments is something that I started doing this year that's super new, and I love it for organization and easing confusion. So that's a super easy thing to do. And then so the emojis are a extension that I added called Emoji Keyboard. There's also, so here's Emoji Keyboard on Chrome Web Store, but you can also just Google emoji keyboard, and you can go to a site that is online and you just copy and paste from here. So you don't even have to add the extension, or if you're not using the Google suite of products, you can go to one of the sites like this. I still have the extension added, and so I'm going to use it. So I'm going to create a my unit notebook is always an assignment that I make. So I'm going to make my assignment, and for that I use the notebook emoji. The one good thing about the extension is it saves your previously used ones a lot of the time, like the most recent ones, but otherwise you can just search. So I'm going to copy that one as my notebook. When you click it, wherever your cursor was on the page, it'll automatically insert it, and then I'm going to give my title, and it's the Unit 5 notebook, and of course give it its category and its topic, and I'll come back and mess with it later. The other thing that I do is when I create an assignment like this, I might decide, okay, I want it to go to these classes. This is Spanish 1 assignment. I want it to be this many points. I want it in my assignments category. I'm not sure on the due date yet because it would depend on when I'm assigning it, but I'm going to save all of my assignments in my classroom but not assign them. Unfortunately, Google Classroom still hasn't caught up with the need that we need to assign a scheduled assignment to multiple classes, which is a pain. So what I actually do is I'll create an entire unit's worth of assignments in one of my classes. So whichever class I see first. So that's 2A. So I go to 2A and I create all of my assignments and have them ready to go. And then when I'm ready to assign them, I just have to go in and click assign on the day that I want. And it's already telling me I want it for the 4 classes and so on and so forth. Because trying to schedule one assignment per each classroom means I have to create the assignment / make a copy of it for each of those classes. And it's way more work than just remembering, oh yeah, by the way, I needed to, assign that assignment that's already ready to go and I have no extra work. It takes literally 3 seconds. So even if you forgot to assign it until the kids were in the room, it's an easy thing to just click assign because you've already done all of the work. So if I was really doing this, I would type my instructions, I would add my notebook document that they have to edit, and then I would just leave it saved, and when I'm ready to assign it, I would then go in and assign it. So that is my quick and easy how I use Google Classroom. Oh, you'll notice I did not give the notebook a number. It's the last assignment that's due in a unit because we fill it out throughout the entire unit, and so I don't know what number it is until we're closer to the end of a unit or until I've made all the assignments. So that is some quick and easy tips to improve your Google Classroom appearance and organization. Be sure to message me or send me an email if you have any questions or you want to have another demonstration given about other things that you've noticed on my Google Classroom or my website. And thanks for watching. Adios.